Hello, Steve here. Welcome to Real Health. Who'd have thought health is about what we're eating? Join me on my quest to disseminate my go-to health regimen, the Health 44, my clumsy branding of eliminating 4 classes of food, introducing 4 classes of micronutrients. Bingo, bongo, health sorted. So thank you for your interest. Let's do this.
Welcome again. You've clicked on, are you a Health NPC? NPC, for those that are wondering what NPC is, non-player character. Usually it was set up as a meme at one point where in a computer game, I think some sort of shoot 'em up, you could walk into into the gun store to get a gun, and that same guy is in that store, you see, and it could be at 9 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock midnight, and the same person is always there any time of day, and they're programmed to say, we don't have this, go away. Yes, we'll give you this gun, that sort of thing. And that's where the NPC meme comes from. They're just programmed to say whatever the whole program is in the computer game, as the example. So NPCs have been, it's been a meme in the realm of politics. The left and the right have different memes going on, and it should belong in philosophy and science and health. And in this regard, this is where I'm tying it in to health. Are you a Health NPC to say, I've got this issue, I've got high blood sugar, I'm pre-diabetic, I'm type 2 diabetic now, therefore I need to go on insulin because my doctor said. So the playing characters, the doctor, tells you, the possible NPC, take insulin or start with metformin. And then if you're not responding, it's then the insulin, isn't it? I have a condition, an autoimmune disease, a chronic health issue, blood pressure. It runs in the family. The doctor says, my father has it, so therefore I've got it, therefore it's hereditary. How about your grandfather? Maybe not. So it feeds into my ideas of credential fallacy, how AI will just be reverberating what the mainstream healthcare complex is reverberating, and it won't be thinking outside the box. It is capable, but if you're still a health NPC, you can't get AI out of that health box. In the diabetes example, hey, AI, ChatGPT, Claude or Gemini, yeah, they're the ones doing the rounds, I guess, with AI programming, programs, apps, whatever. And you would ask, I've got a fasting blood sugar that usually runs at, I don't know, 120 or 6.1 in the other scale. What should I do? Well, consult your doctor. And then you consult your doctor. Well, it's happened over the last month. Start metformin. And the doctor is an NPC as well. And in that example, for those that don't watch, because yes, I don't produce the top level content, but it's in the words, it's in the regimen that I propose. Diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or even, well, type 1 is different. Type 1 typically should be defined as a birth defect. You can't regulate blood sugar upon birth. There's none of this late onset type 1 BS. So with type 2, it's not in your family, it's not your obesity, it's not what you're eating and the level of sugar that you're eating and the genetic defect in your pancreas, insulin resistance, let's do some fasting, all that sort of BS as well. It comes down to, for those that don't listen or watch my content, micronutrient deficiency. Sorry to the 2.2 regulars, yes, I've said micronutrient deficiency again. So chromium, vanadium is part of that. But if you're lacking chromium and vanadium, there's no real blood test for it, but there's hair analysis. You can tell in hair analyses. Not the mainstream healthcare complex poo-poos health analysis as a biometric analyzing mode. And so if you don't understand that diabetes doesn't run in the family, it's a lack of micronutrients, particularly those 2 minerals. There's 58 other minerals that we need to contend to. It's usually code. If you're lacking the vanadium and the chromium, you're lacking a lot of other stuff. And that's what's causing your diabetes and your possible high blood pressure, your obesity, your cholesterol, the whole metabolic syndrome complex. And it's all part of aging. The other NPC excuse. So I guess I better, for those that don't listen and view, what I do suggest to get yourself away from the program, the NPC statements of see your doctor, which also sees the protocols, is educated in genetic, not too much sugar. Yeah. So I've, in the recent past, I've been accused of backward engineering my health regimen, but here's the health regimen as it stands, and I am fallible. I've changed things around slightly over the years, but here it is. So I call my health regimen the Health 44. The first four of the 44 is you take away. Yes, it's an elimination diet, don't you know? You take away 4 classes of food, 90+% of the supermarket, maybe 95% plus. And those 4 categories are gluten, oils, sugars, nitrates, nitrites. It's been a week or 2 since I've posted anything, so I've been writing, you see, and I've been thinking of doing some memes, you see, which got me into the NPC topic for today. So yeah, so you stop those 4 categories of food, then you bring in the 4 categories of micronutrients. Okay, there's 90 declared essential micronutrients, and in those 90 declared essential micronutrients, there is 4 classes. There's 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 essential fatty acids, and that's the Health 44. Health happens when you do the 44. And there are some nuances you need to understand how to digest. The absorption comes particularly from stopping the glutens over several months at least. If you're a 40-year-old, no gluten for 3 or 4 months, and then you'll be absorbing more, and then, wow, I'm losing weight, my blood pressure's down. You follow? With blood pressure, it's not increased salt intake, and yes, it has a bearing. People feel it, but it's a little bit complex. Calcium, the mineral that constricts your muscles and your arteries and your veins, and magnesium, which helps relax the arteries and the veins. Okay, and there may be blockages in the kidneys, also forcing up blood pressure. So that's just a snippet of the blood pressure thing. So those 90 declared essential micronutrients: digest, absorb, take them daily and for the rest of your life, according to body weight. I've been, the body weight thing, not known. I've been reducing my my supplements, my 90 declared essential micronutrients, and the way things are going, not too bad, not too bad. If I was getting more income, I'd probably stick at my body weight level and above. I'd probably even take more to slow aging, to ward off the possibility of age-related chronic disease issues, which is code for not getting enough micronutrients. Yeah, so I'm running the risk there, but I am a guinea pig in many things, including oral health care, that sort of thing. Just another snippet. I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 years, and yeah, watch this space. Watch this space. It's going good. Can you? Yeah. Anyway, my teeth have never felt so clean or looked so clean since I've stopped brushing my teeth. And then, hey, there you go. And also as a further teaser, what I'm eating as well: heavy keto, beef, eggs, yogurt, milk, no cheese. That's pretty much it. Very seldom, couple times to up to maybe 6 times a year combined with fruit and veg. So there you have it, with those little add-ons. Okay, so don't be an NPC and scratch your head, why is this still happening to me? As in your chronic health issue, your weight management issue, chronic disease, autoimmune disease, and the thing that people hate, you can't talk about. C, the C word. And if we continue to take your doctor, that specialist, that health guru, that AI prompt response, if you take those as part of your health existence, you, my dear friend, my dear health seeker, are a health NPC. So you are the same as your spruiking Dr. Wallach's stuff. Yes. A lot of my regimen is based on Dr. J. Wallach's ideas on micronutrients. I stumbled upon his research, knowledge, books, anecdotes, 3 or 4 different fields of science he's worked in. Should have got 5 or 6 individual Nobel Peace Prizes, that sort of thing. But he's got issues, and he started around the same age as me. He started around age 50. I started around age, at age 47. I'm 51 now, and he's now mid 50s, something like. He's now mid 80s, 86, I presume, and he's slowing down. He's slowing down. He still zooms up a storm. He's fairly old school, where with his radio work and his interviews, they're all centered around 6 minutes, this 3 minute, 6 minute thing, commercial break, and there's no long form discussion. He has had long form discussions. He's lectured in long form, and very good knowledge, anecdotes, proofs, evidence, all that sort of thing have come from Dr. J. Wallach. And yes, I'm not an N of 1. I am basing my methodology on his work, but emphasizing digestion. Absorption also comes from Dr. Joel Wallach, as in my my work, my regimen is based on him, yes. But we need to be fallible. Where Dr. Wallach falls over is being militant, being not so discussion friendly about his work, his methods, his rationales. So let's see if he gets into his 90s or not. But the way he was living before, he may not have got into his 60s or 70s. So, and when we compare the past heroes of science and health, the likes of Pasteur, Jenner, Béchamp, and there hasn't been a doctor that's lived over the age of 100. If there has, I think there may have been 103 or 104-year-old, which was a pescatarian for more than 50 years, and but he did have milk, that sort of thing. I chase up these things, you see, and vegans haven't lived past the age of 100. If they have, they've either been vegans for short times or they were vegan, but for the milk in their coffee, that sort of thing. I've come across that. And the super centenarians have been ladened with saturated fat, a regular old-timer diet, the natural tenants, the ancestral tenants that some carnivore type people go for these days. They're also NPCs, perhaps. I could declare myself as an NPC, but an NPC doesn't try to break their regimen. I've been trying to break my regimen over the last, heading into year 5. And yes, I am now in fact in year 5. After this year, I will be part of the 2% that lose weight and I keep it off type thing. And then there's another 2% that are successful over 10 years, right? So I'll be one of them. It's easy. It's easy what I'm advocating for here. So many may also think that I'm NPCing Dr. Joel Wallach, but no, not really. I'm not eating gluten-free pizza like he does, or diabetic ice cream like he does. It's not no ice cream, no pizza. Okay, right. And scoops of rice and this and that corn, and you're still on grains. Yes, I may not be. There's probably 3 out of my 12 jurors are not deliberating, are not saying that all grains are guilty, but certainly the glutens, the wheat, barley, rye, oats. Okay. Yes, I included oats because oats are just gluten with another name, gliadin or avenin. They're still pro-inflammatory cytokines that disrupt, irritate, and destroy the villi in your small intestine, drip, 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 year after year, decade after decade, and that's why we age quicker than we should be, right? So I was going to just say, don't be a health NPC. Where do you go? You come to me, perhaps. Oh, then you'll be an NPC on me. Well, even though I've poo-pooed individual needs, the individualness of people is a BS and a fallacy and all that sort of thing. There are some very few individual nuances to work on, and for anyone which this resonates with, I do have my Concierge Health Advisor service. Look me up on all the show notes that you'll be seeing, and there you go. So if not, consider some of the things I'm saying in these 400 plus podcasts, and not as many on the YouTube, but this YouTube thing ends up on the podcast, so it's double dipping there now. And I've got the Instagram going, and X, Twitter, formerly, and TikTok. I'm hoping to do something different on TikTok. So I've posted 2 articles in my 1 or 2 weeks without doing a podcast, and I'm starting a book. I'm starting a book. I'll be dripping bits of the book as well in upcoming episodes. And I might do some memes, which I'll post, which may resonate on Insta and X. So that's it. Be an NPC from me. No. You got to think about it much more. And just be humble, epistemically humble, and don't be a health NPC. That's better. That's a better sign off. Until the next time, hopefully. Bye-bye.